Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to a Friday stream at 2:30 on an international break. Yes, you're right. I am that bored. It's international break. It's 2:30. And I was thinking to myself, you could do a video, right? It's international break. It's lockdown. There ain't anywhere to go. All right, you've made a video the last 3 days. Just make a video. And I thought, I can't be bothered to make a video. So instead, I'll just do a live stream, right? It's just easier. That's why everyone live streams these days. So you can tell how this is going to be. And I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So I've kind of been thinking about doing like a tier list video for a long time. And now what? I'm like 6 to 12 months behind the YouTube phenomenon of doing tier lists. I mean, who even does tier lists anymore? Probably no one. And obviously, Fantasy Football Scout last night. If you haven't checked it out, go and watch that after you watch this stream. With Gianni, Chris, and Rich. They did like a grading of teams. So it's similar to that, but I wanted to do it with a tier list. So that's basically what this is. It's not going to be a live Q&A. I'm going to be looking at the chat for opinions on the list of how teams and players are looking. But I'm not really going to be answering, should I take out Robertson for Chilwell? Yeah, you should probably. I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to do that kind of thing in this stream. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to have a video out probably on Sunday. I'm going to skip Saturday. Why not? I'm going to have a video out on Sunday, but I'm probably not going to stream. So the next like Q&A live stream, apart from the ones I'll be doing on Patreon, will be won't be till Thursday. So Thursday will be the next Q&A stream before the deadline. Obviously, there'll be the normal deadline. So this is basically what I've come up with. If I can click on the button, right? So when I say I wasn't trying to like clickbait people into the title. I couldn't think of a better title that would fit in. So I know some people thought this was going to be like an FPL team, like your FPL teams, but I'm not doing that. So this is going to be actual Premier League teams and their I don't know, like how desirable they are in FPL, I guess, right? So great to buy. We should be looking to buy plenty of their players. I can change these. I can change the things, by the way. And also, I've just realised this is how bad I am with this. I've got green, never buy, and I've got red, great to buy. So I've not even thought about the colour scheme, which is it's pretty bad, isn't it? Can I even change that? Can I change that? Okay, I can change it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let me change it right now. This is why we do it live, right? We don't care if we mess up. It is what it is. We've messed up. I'm changing the colours live. There you go. That's better. Green is great to buy. It was very obvious from what it was. There was no clickbait. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you feel like green should be on the top and red be on the bottom, right? Yeah. If he doesn't get biased and put Man United at the top. So I'm not 100% sure about the titles, right? So never buying. I'm almost feeling like, as of right now, I just can never see me buying a player from that team. Okay? Not convinced is the same, apart from maybe at some point in the future. We'll go for it, right? Might regret not owning more. So there's some teams where I've not got any of their players, or I've not got any attackers or something like that. And I might regret it, given how good they can be. Decent value, you know, I don't know, like Brighton, for example, maybe with Lamptey. But is Lamptey enough to put them in there? Or should they be on not convinced? And then great to buy is players right now. If I was making a new team, I'd absolutely be looking at buying. So I will be reading the chat, but I'm not going to be doing like, you know, should I buy this player? Should I buy that player, right? This website is tiermaker.com. You need another tier at the top for Leeds. Well, this is the thing, and the problem is, I've already been thinking ahead. When you think about defense and attack, it gets tricky, right? It gets trickier because Chelsea, for example, are they great to buy? Are their attackers great to buy right now? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they are great to buy right now. Defence, yeah, okay. But I also think you could have Chelsea's decent value because you got Ziyech, right? You got Ziyech as well, who could be decent value. And then I might regret not owning the likes of Werner and co. So I don't know where to put Chelsea, right? So let's start off with an easy one. West Brom, never buying. Right? Anyone disagree with that? Like, at what point this season, unless they, I don't know, they go and buy Ronaldo in the January transfer window, never buying, right? Surely never buying West Brom. No one's going to disagree with that, are they? We'll get to Arsenal in a bit. I think that would be a good one. You'll need a tier at the bottom for Sheffield United. Yeah, Sheffield United. Do you get another? Okay, we're not answering that. You disagree? You can't disagree with West Brom. No one's disagreeing. Even West Brom fans are not disagreeing with West Brom. Why don't you split them into 2 tiers? What do you mean? Pereira's not the best value. Pereira's a rubbish buy. Why don't you split them into 2 tiers? What? To have attackers and defenders? We could do that. West Brom, Fulham, Sheffield United under never buying. Arsenal never buying. Okay, so I'm saying, I don't know how to do this. Do we put... No, we'll go through team by team, I think. Defence and offence. All right, let's do defence first then. We'll make it a bit quicker. We'll do defence first. West Brom, never buying. Okay, so this is defenders only. Crystal Palace, right? I want to put them in not convinced. But I know a lot of people, and by the way, I hate the fact the badges don't fit in properly. We'll go for defenders, not convinced. I don't like the fact that Van Aanholt's 5.4 million. Does anyone disagree with this? I'm saying Crystal Palace. This is defenders now. Maybe I should put defenders on screen. I'm saying not convinced for Crystal Palace. And when I did the video the other day and said no to Van Aanholt, a lot of people disagreed. But I'm going for him. Southampton might regret not buying Mitchell. We don't even know if Mitchell's lost his place though. This is the problem. So I think it has to be not convinced. PVA is a good option. He's 5.4 million though. Right, that's the only one. And then you're like, it's close to Zuma's price, Cancelo's price, Diaz's price. Van Aanholt. The fixtures are good, aren't they? Guaita is 5 million. Surely not. Van Aanholt's 4.8 in fan team, yeah. Might be in yellow, might regret. I'm leaving him in not convinced, right? We'll maybe change him later, right? I don't want to spend too long in each different team, okay? Burnley. Burnley's. I mean, to be honest, I'd almost put Burnley in never buying right now. I just can't see where I'd own a Burnley defender at the moment. Like, even someone like Charlie Taylor, you can have Soufal, you can have Target, 4.5 million. Like, why would I want a Burnley defender? I know they're decent for the old clean sheets, but attacking potential is just not really there. I think you could almost put Burnley and never buy him, but I guess it's got to be not convinced. Banana over a City defender or a Justin. Not sure about that. Burnley red. Burnley were really good last year. I think right now we can put them in never buy because players like Tarkowski and that are 5 million. 5 million. And I just think Charlie Taylor's so boring for 4.5. There's better options out there right now. So, I mean, never buying, or I never say never, but right now I just don't see a time when I own a Burnley defender, right? Okay, Wolves. Junk Fitness, thanks very much for that. Wolves is tricky. Wolves is tricky, right? If I go to this screen, okay, and this is literally just up, not because I want to talk about my team. This is just up so we can go to fixtures and stuff like that. So Wolves, Southampton, then Arsenal. Well, I mean, Arsenal aren't scoring much anyway. Liverpool, Villa, Chelsea. I mean, this is a tough run. So I don't hate Burnley. Why would I hate Burnley? In fact, this is going to be a bit like when you say I've got like a Chinese friend or something. But I've just started a career. I've just started a career on Football Manager 21 with Burnley. 5 million is a lot of money. Wolves the same as Palace. I'm saying the same. I'm saying fixtures aren't good enough right now. I think Semedo's 5.5. He's really going to have to do a bit more to make us jump on. But Kilman's a really good option still. 4.3 million. Wolves yellow. They're good defensively, but they have tough fixtures. The thing is, I just don't see myself regretting. I mean, because we're not doing attack and defence together, not owning more is a bit of a tricky one for defence, because you're never going to want more than one, I guess. Maybe it should be might regret not owning. I don't see me regretting Wolves players. I don't see me regretting that. Kilman, 8 Nuri, but the thing is, they're so low owned, right? You're not really worried about it. I'm saying not worried. Newcastle, never buying. Okay, for sure. No one's disagreeing with that, right? In fact, if we go to defenders, hang on, 4.5. So yeah, you've got the likes, or close to around 4.5. Villa, Southampton, maybe Leicester. You can even get a Wolves defender. Surely Newcastle is never buying. Surely. In fact, how much are they defenders? Yeah, Fernandes 4.9. Lewis 4.3. You can't regret not owning Patricio, surely. Surely. What if Semedo comes into form like Doherty? Well, we'll rethink. But right now, the problem is it's a bit different to last year when... put this back on. It's a bit different to last year when... we all had Trent and Robbo. A lot of people did. And then to getting someone like Doherty for a cheap price was good. But we're getting lots of defenders around 5.5 this year. So Semedo's got to step up a bit. So I don't think so. Darlow maybe. West Ham. I think decent value. We'll just put Newcastle and never buying and leave it there, because let's be honest, right? We're never buying them. What about West Ham? I say a lot of you think great to buy. I think a lot of you think great to buy, but I'm saying decent value because Cresswell's 5.2 million now, is he? Let me check on the other screen. Cresswell, he's 5.1 still. So I still think that's expensive. I don't want to be lumbered with a West Ham defender for 5.1. They could be great to buy. The fixtures are good. I just think decent value though. I think, like, if West Ham started conceding, would we be that shocked? I don't think so necessarily. Don't see their good form continuing. I kind of agree. Well, I don't know if I agree with that, but I wouldn't be shocked if it didn't. If West Ham suddenly started scoring goals. I know they're playing well. I mean, look, if we get rid of that Panenka penalty they concede, and then Sufao is the best player to buy. I feel like I don't know if the chat can change my mind. West Ham defenders are lovely. Cresswell and Sufao, come on. Cresswell could have easily hauled versus Fulham. He could have. I got to be honest, I watched that game and thought he would look brilliant. But at the same time, as much as he could have had 15, 20 points, he could have also just had 2 from that game. Because Lookman should have taken a better penalty. Raiden, thanks very much. Cresswell, Sufao, Antonio, Souček, Fornals. Well, not all defenders, of course. I just think decent value. It's all about the XG, innit? It's always about XG. I'm going to put them in decent value. Sheffield United, right now. I'm going to leave them there. We might if we got a massive consensus at the end to change, then we might change. All right. Let me go back to my team. So who are we doing next? Sheffield United. So Sheffield United have been so bad, and for me, their price is just too much. Sorry, the fixtures aren't bad. Like all these fixtures here, not bad right up until January. But I'm saying never buying. I'm putting them in never buying. I feel like there's going to be a lot of these. It's got to be red though, right? Blades in the bin. I think they're the only team not to have kept a clean sheet so far. Never buying Sheffield United. Okay, I thought there wouldn't be too much concern about that. I don't like the might regret not owning more. You can just change it like that. Okay, hang on. Maybe this is better. Might be a trap. For defence, maybe might be a trap is better. Might be a trap. So I wouldn't put West Ham in might be a trap, but I do think they're decent value, not great to buy. Put the Blades in the bed. Hey, look, I didn't say that. I was in the chat. What do we think about Brighton, right? Because I think Lamptey is decent value. I think the rest of them aren't very good. And also, the numbers are good. Like, the expected goals conceded are decent for Brighton. It's really good, in fact. Like, you take out penalties and just go to open play, and Brighton are the best team for numbers. Got to show the other screen. Sorry. Oh, this is why I'm not a streamer. Forget these things. So I put Sheffield United, never buy him. Brighton, I think decent value, but also could be a trap, right? If they keep conceding, like, Lamptey's not going to get enough for attack and returns where he's a great option. So decent value as a unit, they're good. Yeah, sorry, I didn't change the screen. I'm first time I've done this, alright? I'm just trying it out. Let me know in the comments below once the stream's finished if you like this kind of video. I feel like it's probably going to go on way longer than it needs to, but whatever. It's Friday. I don't want to think too much on this Friday. So a lot of you are saying you're not convinced. I actually think there's an argument, even though I own Lamptey, for might be a trap. Might be a trap. Block Brighton aren't that good. Okay, trap. All right. I do think Lamptey. If we took Lamptey out, he could be decent value, and the rest are traps. But at the end of the day, no matter how good a player is going forward, they still have to. They still have to get clean sheets, right? Even Liverpool defenders have to get clean sheets. You should be ashamed of yourself. Simply not good enough. For what? Are we talking about Brighton or me as a person? I don't know. Man City. So, I think Man City could be great to buy, right? I think Man City could be at any of these three. I think they could be great to buy. The fixtures are so good, and they're not priced at like the price of Liverpool defenders. I think it could be decent value because of the price. I also think it could be a trap. We're all going to buy Cancelo. He could get rotated at any time, right? What if they keep conceding? What if they keep making mistakes? Let's see what we've got here. City, decent value, great buy, trap. There you go. That's the three first answers. Man City, same as West Ham. Diaz and Cancelo, decent value. We don't think great to buy. That's interesting. Not many great to buys. Yeah, see, I this is harder than I thought it would be, especially when you split between defence and attack. I don't know if I'm ready to put them the same as Brighton. I agree they could be a trap. But also, surely they could be decent value. Or a great buy. Let me see. Let's see what the consensus is. Great buy. I need to get some polls on. The go. Two best defences in the league and not convinced. You are considering only attacking report. Two best defences. Well, also fixtures as well, right? So right now I'm not convinced by Wolves. Could be a trap. There's lots of traps. This is what I love about things like this. Is like people will get so frustrated. People are annoyed already at the Wolves thing. At the end of this fixture run, we could be saying great buy. Yeah, I feel like great buy. I think it's harsh to put them as a trap, right? They got the most clean sheets last year. We've seen them doing defensively well already this year. We need another tier. Could be a decent buy, but also a trap, but more so maybe good value. It doesn't really have quite the same ring to it, does it? Badgers, thanks very much. Attackers are traps, but defenders are good. All right, look, we'll leave them there for now. Great to buy. We can always reassess. Chelsea, great to buy, right? Anyone against Chelsea, great to buy? Why do you want to buy Cancelo and not Cresswell? Are you biased against West Ham? I don't get this whole... Why would I be biased against West Ham? Like, what would I have against West Ham? It's so weird when people say you're biased about teams like that. You messed up the names of the tiers. Most of the great buys and decent values could be traps. But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty. Trap is a dumb word that people overuse. Yeah, but look, don't think too deeply about this. It's Friday afternoon. I couldn't be bothered to put up a video together. I thought I'd just do this and chat to you instead. Okay, I'm putting... I hate Cresswell. I've got like... what's those little dolls called? Like they have in Indiana Jones, where you like prick them and it hurts them in real life. I've got one of those with Cresswell for some reason, because I hate West Ham. Okay, I'm putting Chelsea in by Spurs. I mean, by the way, first of all, apologies, you can't really see Spurs. This is why in my videos I have to put a white box around them. But Spurs are going in not convinced. No one's buying Spurs defenders right now, right? A voodoo doll, there you go. How have we got to talking about voodoo doll? This is the worst stream I've ever done. I've put Spurs in not convinced. No one's arguing there, right? No one's arguing right there. I don't think people... They're not convinced. Spurs defenders. Who's anyone buying from Spurs? I got Reguilon. I'd even argue I'd put Spurs down before I'd put them up. I'd put them down to never buying. Yeah, I've got Reguilon, but trust me, he's going soon. Badges, thanks very much. Spurs great to buy. They haven't got good fixtures. They've got awful fixtures. For me, right, for a trap, to be a defensive trap, people have to be looking to buy them. Right? So for me, no one's looking to buy Spurs players right now. Spurs defenders, I'm not talking about Son or Kane. That'll be a better argument in a minute. So I'm saying Spurs are not convinced, right? I don't even think it's just the fixtures. Like, Reguilon's the only option. He's 5.5 million. Now, I got in for that run of 4 fixtures as a bit of a punt, but after that, surely not. Hey, look, Reguilon... almost a trap, but he almost did really well as well. I think Reguilon was a decent enough punt. Never buying. I think there is an argument to put Spurs in never buying, but I'm going to put not convinced because I've literally bought one. Okay, Leicester. I think Leicester's really hard because so many... this list is just for defenders. Yeah, we're going to do attackers in a minute. I was going to do both together, but it's too difficult. Leicester, I think Justin's decent value still until Ricardo's back. And I even think when they've got a good run of fixtures, the problem is they don't have a good run of fixtures right now. But when they do, I think they're still good value. I think Castagna, like what is he, 5.5 or something like that? It's just like, when are we doing this? Are we doing this for right now? Like, Johnny Evans, no chance at 5.5. But Castagna, sorry, he's 5.7 Castagna. Decent fixtures coming up. I think they're decent value. Leicester are a trap without penalties. This is defence, though. Defence. Leicester not convinced Soyuncu is missing. They've been doing fine without him, though. I don't think they're a trap. I think they're decent value. A trap? Nah, I'm not convinced. Right, once Soyuncu's back, although that does look like it could be a while. Let me see. Yeah, he's not back till the new year, so he's missing a lot of games. But they've got Evans, they've got Fofana. They can play Justin right centre back when the Castagna's back, which is after the break, I think. Yeah, just about at the break. I think Leicester are good value. I don't know. What do you think? I think they're just a good team as well. Trap for you. I do think they could be in trap territory just because of the price. Like Castagna 5.7 million, but he's quite attacking. And when he's back fit, I think he'll be looking alright. Fofana, Fuchs, Evans. It's not the worst back five. Their back five will dramatically change when all fits. They're not sure whether it will change. Just write defence somewhere so people don't get confused. Yeah, how can I do that quickly though? Hang on. Wasn't organised enough, was I? Was not organised enough for this. Open. I'm going to cock this up now, and I'm going to get the wrong font. Sorry, I'm going to get the wrong placement. Okay, defence. I'm doing it in the back. Give me a sec. Okay, defence. Okay, save. The only problem is now... Oh, actually, no, it might be alright. Defense. Ah, come on. Move the tier list down. There we go. Defense. Defense. Beautiful. I got to do an attacking one in a minute. Okay. Do you prefer this or the car park stream? The car park stream was good, wasn't it? I'm keeping Leicester in decent value. Fulham, never buying. Let's not even talk about that. Man United. Now we're talking about Man United. I want to put another tier in. I want to put Man United as serious potential. Not convinced. Decent value. Maybe it should be decent buys and potential. Maybe if we put decent buys, then West Ham could be up there because West Ham are a good buy, I think. And then Leicester and Man United are kind of potential. Never buying Man United. Come on, Tellez nailed on 5.5 million. You've seen that delivery from set pieces. Maguire might be on pens. Maguire has had more. I think he's had more shots in the box, I think, than Aubameyang or something this season. Is that right? That might not be right. Serious potential. Look, Man United defence is alright. Oh, I'm not convinced. Not convinced. Never buying. I'll go with the crowd on this, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not convinced by your not convinced. Arsenal. You're going to regret it. West Brom at home, Southampton away, West Ham away, Man United 3 clean sheets. It's more about the conversation than it is about the actual placements. Yeah, look, it's just whatever. We'll just test it out, see how people like it. If they don't like it, we'll never do this again. I think Arsenal... Okay, look, Man United not convinced. I'll let you have that one, all right? I'm not happy about it, but I'll let you have it. The fact that I wanted to change the tier list just for Man United probably shows they should be not convinced. What are we saying about Arsenal? I'm saying trap. I'm saying trap for Arsenal. I think people are liking the look of them because they haven't conceded many goals this year, and like players like Bellerin are 5 million, but I just think they're a trap. I think they find a way to concede. And what? Keep in mind, right, we're talking about FPL. If Arsenal concede 1 goal over 8 games, they've only... sorry, 1 goal per game over 8. Then, they've only conceded 8 in 8 games. That's actually not that bad from a league perspective. But from an FPL point of view, if they concede 1 in every game, that's awful. Clean sheets are not there. So they're a trap, right? I can't buy Man United defenders. I just can't. Just because of Man City defenders right now. Arsenal frauds put it in the never buying. They're just playing bus in front of the goal. I think Arsenal are a trap. Next one, Southampton, right? So, give me your opinions on Southampton. For me, I think McCarthy's done all right. So I think he's kept 4 clean sheets. Let me see. 4 clean sheets in 8. And I think Vestergaard scored a few goals, so he hasn't blanked when he's played 90 minutes, right? So people are liking the look of them. And to be fair, they've got Brighton and Sheffield United to come. Even Wolves away, and the next one's not bad. I think Southampton are a trap. I think people are starting to think they're good, and they won't be. Oh, you're all saying decent value. I'm 100% saying trap. I don't think you... You're all saying decent value. I think this is where trap comes in, because I think everyone's going to jump on them at the wrong time. At the wrong time. Everyone's saying decent value for Southampton. Wow, okay, you're all saying it. I think it's a trap. I think Southampton are a massive trap. Surely. I mean, Kyle Walker-Peters, alright, he got a lot of bonus points in the last game. Look, I'll go with the chat sometimes. I'll go with the chat. Decent value, Southampton. Who would have thought at the start of the season, West Ham, Leicester, Southampton, decent value? I'm telling you they're a trap, though. In a few weeks, we'll talk about this again. 100%. Massive trap. Okay, Leeds. Leeds are a trap, aren't they? Because they keep like I still in the back of my mind think I'm okay to hold on to Dallas. They've got some okay fixtures coming up, but okay, you're also hang on. Are you saying trap? There's a lot of people saying they're a trap now. To I think it's Southampton still. I'll tell you what, we'll get through these because we've got to do attack as well. We're already half an hour bloody through. We're not even gone to attack. And at the end, if there's any massively wrong ones, we'll go through them. I think Leeds is a trap, right? Everyone's going to say that. I'm not going to argue it too much just because they keep conceding bloody 3 goals in matches. Villa, I think, is decent value. Actually, do you know what? I don't necessarily think value is the right word for them. I do think they'll keep clean sheets, but I'm not convinced players like Mings are good value. But I think you've got players like Matt Target there. People still getting Martinez on wildcards. I think decent value. Yeah, a few people saying Leeds not convinced, but mostly trap. Villa great. Leeds great to buy. Wow. I think Villa have got to be decent value. I think these two are probably too similar. Great to buy and decent value. I actually think I'd put Villa great to buy before West Ham. Okay, you're all saying great to buy. Yeah, I think ahead of West Ham for sure. I'm not saying West Ham are bad. I just think if I had to put my money on who's going to be better over the next kind of 4 to 5 weeks, right now it'd probably be on Villa. Could be a trap because of that. But I think going to buy. Everton, I'm saying not convinced. I'm saying not convinced with Everton because they've just conceded twice in like the last 5 games. Luka Dean's quite expensive. Coleman keeps getting injured. I think like players like Mina just feel like they've got a bit of a mistake in them. So I'm saying Everton, not convinced right now. I don't think it's a trap. I don't think people are buying them. I don't think it's never buy. Do you know what I mean? They got the next 3 fixtures are okay. Maybe that makes them a trap. Okay, Liverpool. I actually think Liverpool's really difficult right now because Trent's out, Gomez is out, Van Dijk's out. I don't think you can call Liverpool a trap. I don't think it's right to call Liverpool a trap. I'm not that convinced, but I still think Robertson could be good. So I don't know where to put them. So give me your arguments for Liverpool. I don't think great to buy. I don't think great to buy. Never buy. Come on. Come on. I don't think Liverpool are a trap at all. You're all saying never buying though. You're all saying never buying. Liverpool is a trap. They're a trap because everyone's selling and they might do fine anyway. Robertson's not out, I don't think. He said something about a hamstring, but I think it was just cramp. Or even if it was a hamstring, he'd probably be fine. You're all saying trap. I don't know. I'm not going to put them as a trap. I think they're either not convinced or decent value. I still think Robertson could be decent value. I do. I don't have him, I know. Let me see. Never buy Liverpool defence now. Not convinced, not convinced. Never buy in. There's a lot of never buy-ins. Your tiers: 1 must have, 2 maybes, 3 ensure, 4 avoid. Yeah, maybe that's better. I think you have must-haves. We can't go through the whole list again. Must-haves, maybes, unsure, avoid. But this would be better, right? Unsure, avoid. I think almost must-have. Decent options. Might be a trap. We're keeping trap in. Decent options. I think when you do this, almost must have, I think you put Villa here. I think that. I think unsure is probably better. Liverpool, I think decent options still. Badger, how's it going? Oh man, it's not that kind of stream. Martinez, McCarthy, Mings, Chilwell, Cresswell, Mitchell, Castagna, Grealish, Salah, Ziyech, Zaha. It doesn't look like you've got any options. No free transfers left. Hold. What do you need to do now? You don't need any hits for that. Robertson over Lamptey. Design genius. This is the tier list maker. Might be a trap. Can't base it on one player, but we've got to think about it from an FPL point of view, right? Man United too high. Nah, I'm not having Man United as a void. It's not happening, right? I can stamp my authority on this stream. And when I say authority, just because it's my channel. No FPL authority, of course. Alright, look. We'll leave there. Let's do attack. Let's just do attack, right? How do I get rid of these? Can I refresh it? How do I get rid of them? Oh, don't make me do another one. I don't want to delete it. Now, I can't have maybes. I'm not having Arsenal. Well, if you change this to maybes, if we stick this to be defence still, then Liverpool are maybe, and Arsenal are unsure. Oh, reset. Oh my god. Okay. I'm a genius. I get it. Alright, I get it. Hang on. I need to design. I say design in the loosest word. A attack template, right? Just so people know what we're chatting about. At least I came prepared. I came prepared by not having any of this prepared. Okay, hang on. Attack. I am a design genius, by the way. I am a design genius. Save as. JPEG. Defense. It should just change. Boom, it's changed. Perfect. Just press reset. Just press reset. What an idiot. Okay. Okay. This is going to be attack, right? What do we want what should we have these as? Oh, I need to change the bloody colours again. Oh, this has been a nightmare, hasn't it? Should have just done a video. Let's put red at the bottom, then orange, then yellow, then light green. Job done. I'm not showing the comments on the screen. Just there's no space, you know. I do use OBS. Yeah. All right. What are we? Chow. Is that Chow from forums? Chow. What are we? Oh, goodbyes and goodbye. Don't even go there. Goodbyes Unsure. Buy. Nearly must own. We say that? What are we saying? I don't know, but goodbye says like we've got them. Maybe we should just use the ones we did before. Yellow tier needs to be potential option. Okay, potential option. Nearly must own. Decent value. Not having it. Not having it. No chance. What about that? What about that? That sound good? Last call for changing this before I hurry up, because we've been going 40 minutes, and not that I'm stuck for time, but you don't want this stream to be taken forever for people to watch afterwards. Use the ones you did before. I can't even remember what we did before. I don't want to say must have. Okay, let's go. Let's go. This is for attack now. Arsenal. Arsenal attack. I'm saying no chance right now. I guess it could be not having it, because you can never say never to Aubameyang. But right now, not happy with it. So I'm gonna put Arsenal. I'm gonna put Arsenal there. Villa, decent value. Although I would argue that Grealish is almost must own. But I think Villa decent value. Watkins decent. Barkley decent. Grealish decent. I mean, Arsenal. I follow a guy who works for Opta, and he's an Arsenal fan. He's just constantly putting out really bad stats for Arsenal. Some people saying Arsenal should be no chance. Look, who am I to argue with the people in the chat? So Aston Villa decent value. Villain. Okay, forget about Arsenal now. We're moving on to Villa. Decent value. I don't think many people. Brighton attack. It's got to be not having it. Because I think the thing for Brighton versus Arsenal is Brighton players are a little bit cheaper. So like Trossard and Morpay are a bit cheaper. And I still think I think they've got Villa, Southampton and Fulham in the next 5. I'm still hopeful, fingers crossed, that Morpay can do something, maybe get a penalty. So I don't think it's no chance, but I don't think they're potential options anymore either. So they got to go not having it. Not having it. Not having it with Brighton. Yeah, I'm putting Morpay in not having it. Morpay's must own. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to go over this one quick because I'm sorry, they're better than Brighton attack. This is, I mean, first of all, that's not necessarily true. And secondly, this is for FPL, right? Has Salah actually... Oh my God. Salah was at a bloody wedding. Oh, Christ's sake. What's he doing? I mean, it was his brother's wedding, I get it, but... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Anyway, look, I'm not going to talk about Salah now. Right, we'll talk about that in another stream. I'll have to think about that. Burnley, no chance. No chance. Chelsea. So I'm saying Burnley, no chance, right? No one's going to argue with that. Let's go on to Crystal Palace. Also, no. Well, I'm not having it, right? But I guess it should be in potential options because of Zaha, right? Let's go straight on to Crystal Palace. What are we saying? Not having it or potential options? I got a feeling a lot of you will be potential options for for Crystal Palace. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see. We're doing Crystal Palace first. I'm saying not having it, but people like Zaha. A lot of you, Crystal Palace definitely potential. All right, we'll put them in potential. I'm not having it, but you guys, yeah. Well, we could do a player version at some point, but right now we're doing teams. Chelsea, I'm saying decent value. I don't think you can say they're nearly must own because of the fixtures, but Werner could be great. He's on penalties. ZS looks like good value. Pulisic maybe one day if he's ever fit. So I'm saying decent value. I don't think many people argue with Chelsea. Now I'm not putting Zaha as decent value. No way. I wanted to have him in not having it. I'm not going up 2 tiers. Palace is too good. What do you mean you need Eze? Nah, come on. Chelsea going to win the Premier League, must own. I'm saying decent value. Everton, I'm also saying decent value. Although Calvert-Lewin nearly must own maybe. I don't think Chelsea can be potential options. I think they've scored the most goals in the league, haven't they, this year so far? Look, I know the Salah news. Look, I'm not going to talk about it now. It's not that stream, even though I might pop up another stream straight after if he's definitely going to be out. But we'll see. Yeah, I get the Salah news, honestly. Everton, you have to have one of DCL Hammers, so they're nearly must own. Yeah, I guess it's not must own, it's nearly must own. So yeah, okay, let's go for nearly must own. Nearly must own. Because I don't think Chelsea are, but Calvert-Lewin, looking good. If Chelsea is decent value, no team should be higher. I disagree. Fulham, no chance. No one's arguing with that. Leeds, decent value. Bamford. Everton's a trap. Yeah, maybe we should have had the trap category back. Nearly must own. Must own is such a horrible phrase in FPL because everyone hates it. So that's not really a good one to use. I don't think Chelsea are nearly must own. I don't think they are. I just think they're a little bit too pricey for that. But look, you can hate me for the choices. Let's leave Chelsea for a second. Fulham, no chance. Leeds, decent value, right? Leicester. I want to say potential options, because Vardy's the only one. He's 10 million, so I don't think that's decent value. I think potential options. Oh my god, this Salah news is a nightmare, right? I know the Salah news. Right? I'm not talking about it right now, not really. We'll do it on another stream or something. Anyway, Bamford nearly must own. He's just one player though. Everton have got a few decent players. I think because it's just Bamford, I'm saying decent value. I think Vardy's potential option. He's 10.1 million, so he's not easy to fit in. That's it for me. What's such a trap about Everton? Like Calvert-Lewin can't stop scoring. I think Bamford's decent value. I know it's only one player, so it's a bit like Vardy, but I just think his price puts him in this bracket. Liverpool, okay, Mo Salah might not be available for game week 9 now. I'll have to find out what the deal is with that. But I'm saying nearly must own. There are too many captaincy options to not have one, in my opinion. Man City, I also think nearly must own now with the fixtures they got coming up. That's what I would say. Yeah, I've retweeted the Salah news, right? If you want to go and check it out. I mean, what annoying time for that to drop while I was doing this. Liverpool nearly must own. Let's hope the Salah's back. Mane's a decent option too. They're great captaincy options. I think City also going to nearly must own. Just really good captaincy options coming up. Good fixtures. So he has to be in as well. Man United. Man United. I'm saying potential options only because people are looking at getting Bruno Fernandes in this week now for the West Brom, Southampton, West Ham games. So West Brom, Southampton, West Brom. So I think potential options. I disagree with Chelsea being nearly must own. I think they not got any options coming up for captaincy really, and I think Werner's still like over 9 million. Ziyech is good value. I don't think he's nearly must own. So I'm going to disagree with people on Chelsea, even though they have scored a lot of goals. Man United, I think decent options, just because people are starting to look at them now because of the fixture run. So I don't think it's not having it. I've got Rashford. I think it's fine if he's fit. Newcastle. I think Newcastle's potential options if Wilson's fit, but if he's not, it's got to be not having it, and we don't know if he's going to be back. Jesus, I'll tell you what, the Chelsea stuff has really got people irritated. I just don't think Chelsea attackers are nearly must own. That's all. So yeah, I'm saying Newcastle no chance, to be honest, if Wilson's out, which he might be. Same for Sheffield United. Same for West Brom. So they're all going in, right? I don't think we need to discuss these. And the rest of them are more difficult. The rest are more difficult, right? So Southampton, I think with Ings out, that makes it difficult. Che Adams is still okay. So I'd say potential options. I'm completely serious about Chelsea. Get over it, people. Get over it. I think they're good options. I just don't think they're nearly must own because of the value. Like who is right? People keep saying Chelsea. Who is nearly must own from Chelsea? Tell me who is nearly must own from Chelsea right now. Forget Chelsea as a team. Think of the players you'd have to buy from them. Like I tell you what, I see a lot of people looking at Vardy, and I see a lot of people looking at Salah and De Bruyne and Sterling. No one's looking at Werner right now. Ziyech, okay, fine, but not the rest. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look, there's nothing to do with being a Man United. Why? I don't get this Man United thing. But why would I be annoyed about Chelsea being top? How can being a Man United fan mean I've put Chelsea second when I've put bloody Liverpool and Man City, who are much bigger rivals, top? Right, come on. Think about it. Yes, Ziyech is good. I don't think he's nearly must own, personally. And Chilwell is not an attacker. The points are split too much between Chelsea assets. Anyway, look, I'm not talking about Chelsea anymore. They're going in a decent value. Get over it. Get over it. Okay, Southampton potential options because of Adams. Spurs, I'm saying potential options. They could be decent value though. I just think with the fixture run, can't be putting them in potential options. Man United potential options, but Arsenal no chance. Tell me which Arsenal players you're buying right now. Tell me. I can't be calm. I have to read the comments. Spurs, I'm saying potential options. I'm putting them there. West Ham, I'm saying potential options, right? I know people like Fornals and Bowen, but for me, I'm just not 100% convinced they're great value versus other options. And I just think if Antonio's not fit, then they're not decent value for me. They're not decent value. Less decent value, but an Everton must have. Yeah, simple as that. Simple as that. This is why you don't do live tier lists. I know. This was such a mistake, wasn't it? Anyone that's moaning about... I'll tell you now, anyone that's moaning about where Arsenal are, none of you have Aubameyang in your team. None of you. Arsenal are awful at the moment going forward. I'm just saying, it's true. Man United, right? I would agree. We've not been great. Although we did put 3 past Everton, which is the same that Villa put past Arsenal. But it's West Brom next. Come on. Spurs nearly must own if we're talking about the whole season. Now we're talking about going forward. So for me, they're potential options now because of the fixtures. Not good. And Wolves, I'm not having it. I like Jimenez, but they're just not doing enough. Yeah, I'd almost put them in no chance, to be honest. I'd almost put them in no chance. I'm more triggered about Man City than Chelsea. It's just a name. It's just a name of City for you to put up them, huh? Okay, look, I'm gonna leave the tier list here, and maybe I'll do another stream about Salah. I'll go and have a look what the news is around Salah, because if he's out for Game Week 9, then we're gonna have to talk about it. But ultimately, if he's just tested positive and now he has to go and self-isolate, what is there for me to say? I know about as much as you. So there we go. This is the tier list for attack. We had the one for defense earlier. Thanks very much for tuning in. Like I said, I just thought I'd try something a bit different. I know it went on for over an hour and people are going to watch this, or nearly an hour. People are going to watch this afterwards like, what the hell did I just watch? But it is what it is. And to be honest, I look forward to the comments below about who people disagree with, because I'm telling you now, there's going to be a lot of disagreement. As we can see in the chat. Look, I'm not biased against bloody Chelsea because I'm a Man United fan. Otherwise, why would I put Man City and Liverpool there? This is perfect FPL discussion. Liverpool, Man City, captainable options. Chelsea are not. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. I'll go and have a look at what the Salah news is, and then we will go from there. Thanks for sticking with me while I tried something a little bit different. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Please do give it a like. Hit subscribe if you're new around here, especially if you're a Chelsea fan. There's lots. All I've done is banged on about Chelsea this season. I'm triggered. What can I say? I'll leave it there though. Thanks very much for tuning in, and enjoy your stressing about Salah.